What's the destination you're heading to? You need to get clear on that, like crystal clear. But right now, you need to know what that destination is so you can focus on that. Because here is the thing, there's gonna be distractions coming our way. There's gonna be an emergency. Somebody's gonna call you, somebody's gonna get sick. Something's gonna happen, there's gonna be a job offer that's gonna come in. When you're clear and you're focused on your destination, there's no way that you can get distracted from heading in that direction, getting closer and closer. So what's your destination? Let's get started. Now, in the fundamentals, I want to tell you about the 7 biggest rules of success that I came across. And I've read a lot of books, done a lot of programs, but these are the biggest ones, and I want to give that to you right now. The first one is belief. See, if you don't believe in what you're doing, the service you're providing, or the product that you're selling, if you don't believe in that, there's no way other people are going to believe. There are micro gestures. There's a way that people can read in our faces in what we're doing, the vocabulary we use that will either build that trust or destroy it. So how much do you believe in your product or service that you're selling? On a 0 to 10, you need to be at a 10. If you are not, you're already in trouble. Number 2 is your destination. And it's exactly like in Google Maps or whatever else you use. It's like, what's the destination you're heading to? You need to get clear on that, like crystal clear. But right now, you need to know what that destination is so you can focus on that. Because here is the thing, there's gonna be distractions coming our way. There's gonna be an emergency. Somebody's gonna call you, somebody's gonna get sick. Something's gonna happen. There's gonna be a job offer that's gonna come in. When you're clear and you're focused on your destination, there's no way that you can get distracted from heading in that direction, getting closer and closer. So what's your destination? What do you want out of this program and beyond? Is it $1 million in sale? For me, it was to raise my first $100,000 of revenue. And when I got focused on that, everything else unlocked. And all the distractions that came my way, Faisal, write a book, open a podcast, do this. I went back and thought, is that gonna get me closer to my goal? Because if it's not gonna get me closer to that destination, it's taking me away from it. So put the energy on the activities that are gonna get you closer.
Hey Insider, do you like what you're watching so far? I really hope you do. This episode is sponsored by our very own personal brand boss, our signature LinkedIn program to create a follow-worthy personal brand that attracts your ideal clients and transform your boring LinkedIn profile into a highly converting sales page and move your readers to take action within 30 days. I cannot wait to see you there.
Third rule, invest in yourself. Have you ever heard that expression? The more you learn, the more you earn. Well, let me tell you, I did that. I invested in myself and I cannot tell you how much difference that made. You see, for the first 30 years of my life, I had average levels investing in myself. Actually, I invested nothing apart from maybe the odd book. I read an average of 1 book a year, I worked out. And you know what my level of growth was? Average. I was just the same as everybody else, living the same kind of life, the same kind of results. And then I know that I had more to give and I got focused on this. So the fancy cars, they went. The housing, I downsized, I reduced my costs and I focused on investing in my brain. At this time, I've invested in excess of $200,000 in the last 4 years in myself, doing investment programs, personal development programs, and getting around the highest people I can get to, getting to the purest source of information, and I can tell you, the growth has been phenomenal. Number 4, take responsibility. You see, everything we do is our responsibility. Either we are in the driving seat of our vehicle or somebody else in the driving seat. For many years, my manager was in the driving seat of my vehicle and I was in the passenger seat. But here's the thing, if they give me a promotion, I can retire really well. If they don't give me that promotion, that can change the trajectory of my life and mean that I'm gonna live under the poverty line until I said, stop, I'm in the driving seat. I'm taking responsibility for everything I do. Even when I was in a corporate career, I took control. In the annual review, hey, you're doing a great job. I said, what do I need to do to get to the next level? What do I need to learn? They have to give you an answer. Either they believe in you or they don't. And that's when you learn. If they start looking down on the floor, for example, you need to exit. There's no growth there. So take responsibility for whatever you're doing and you will succeed. Number 5, fail forward. You see, every time you fail, you get closer to success. Every no you hear is getting you closer to a yes. Hit the wall, go for it. Be authentically yourself. And that's how you are gonna differentiate yourself from everybody else on the market. Number 6, accountability. Hey, have any of you noticed that when you're at the gym, the ones with the personal trainers often have the best bodies? That's no secret. And the reason is this, because they have an accountability partner. Personal trainer, their job is not just to show up and just show them how to do the moves. It's also telling them they need to show up on time. They've invested in themselves. They've paid a price that they perceive to be important investment enough to get them to show up. And that's why those people often have the best results. Number 7, take massive action. Now, I'm not talking about posting 100 times a day. That's not gonna work actually. That's gonna kill the algorithms. Do what your competitors will not do. Now, how do you do that? Often the ideal client is probably a younger version of ourselves, but I want you to imagine your ideal client. What are they looking for? What are they missing? You see, in this program, I know you just don't need the algorithms, you need clients. So I'm gonna tell you about how to leverage your personal brand, build that know, like, and trust. And if you like the video, give it a like and hit the subscribe button for more content just like this.